Hello students, how are you all? I hope you are doing good, you are fine. So in the last session we have completed the synopsis of 13th group elements in the P block elements chapter. So in this session I am going to discuss bits in 13th group elements. We'll start with the conceptual bits now. Yes, the first bit is the element that exhibits negative oxidation state in third A group element. Third A is nothing but 13th group element. So boron, aluminium, gallium, indium, thallium. So boron is a small element. So boron is a small element. Because of a smaller radius, it can gain electron easily, then exhibits -3 oxidation state due to its smaller size. That's why boron only exhibits minus or negative oxidation state. Second, right. Thallus chloride is more stable than thallic chloride because thallus chloride is more stable than thallic chloride because thallus means TLCl. It is TLCl. It is thallic. It is thallus. Right? Here +1 oxidation state. It is +3 oxidation state. -1 +1, -3 +3. +3 means it is not existed. It is existed due to inert pair effect. Inert pair effect. +3 state is not possible. Thallic is unstable than thallus. It means thallus chloride is more stable than thallic chloride due to which effect? Inert pair effect. Next. So all the products formed in the oxidation of NaBH4 and I2. 2NaBH4 plus I2 gives to B2H6 plus 2NaI plus hydrogen. So these are the products. The products are B2H6, H2 and NaI. Right? Next. Which of the following is correct formula of borax? Borax formula is Na2B4O7 H2O. It can be also written as Na2B4O5OH 4 times 8H2O. This is also correct. So Na2B4O5OH 4 times 8H2O. Fourth option is correct. Next. Borax is this is 10 H2O molecules are there. That's why decahydrate. Borax is decahydrate. Next. Borax is used as preservative, optical glass because it is a borax bead. Sodium borate and boric anhydride formed during the borax bead test, and flux to remove the impurities like SO2, next oxygen, whatever impurities in a borax bead test. That's why uses all are uses only. Next. Borazole is an isoster of borazole is B3N3H6. It is called inorganic benzene. Inorganic benzene. It is nothing but benzene is isoelectronic with borazole C6H6. The structure of borazole or borazine is similar to that of a benzene structure. That's why isoster with the benzene. Isoster means similar structure. Next. In diborane, banana bond is formed by. So boron, it is banana bond. It is banana bond. Hydrogen. It is hydrogen. In banana bond, totally 2 hydrogens are there. That's why banana bond is 1, 2, 3 centers, only 2 electrons. 2 electrons and 3 atoms. 1, 2, 3 atoms. So in last video given the structure, you just follow the structure. Next. The number of hydrogen atoms bridging. The number of hydrogen atoms bridging. This is a diboron structure. In the bridging the boron atoms in diboron molecules. It is diboron, formula is B2H6. These two are bridged hydrogens. Totally 2 bridged hydrogen atoms are there. Next. Most covalent aluminum is. Covalent character is size of cation must be decreased, size of anion must be increased, charge of cation and anion must be increased, and these all characters are belongs to covalent character. Which character it is? Covalent character. So covalent is aluminum is common ion, Al plus 3 is common in all cases. We cannot differentiate smaller aluminum and larger aluminum. Aluminum is common size. Fluorine, bromine, iodine and fluorine to iodine. Fluorine is small, iodine is larger anion. Larger the anion, covalent character will be increased. Right? Larger anion is iodide ion. That's why aluminum iodide is covalent. Next. Which of the following is most stable oxidation state of aluminum? Aluminum always exhibit +3 oxidation state. That's why answer will be +4. AlCl3, Al2O3, AlF3. If you take any compound of aluminum shows +3 stable oxidation state because the valence electrons are 3. Next. Which of the following is a correct increasing order of acidic strength? The answer is B, Br3, BCl3, BF3. It means size of halide ion increases, obviously. Donation of electrons to borons will be decreases because size increases. Overlapping will be decreases. Overlapping will be decreases. Donation decreases around the boron, central boron atom. Obviously, electron density will be increased. Then, around central boron atom, electron deficiency increases. Electron deficiency increases. Obviously, they will accept electrons readily. Then, accepts electrons readily. Hence, more acidic. When it is size of halide ion increases, acidity will be increased. So Br minus greater than Cl minus greater than F minus. That's why the right answer is second option. Very, very important. Next. After this, level 1. Which of the following is not ionic trihalide? Not ionic. I told you that. So, cation size increases. Now, cation size decreases, covalent. Cation size increases, ionic. Yes. Which of the following is not ionic? Not ionic means covalent. We have to consider. Cationic size decreases. That is covalent. Cationic size increases ion. Anions are fluoride ions only same, no confusion. So Al smaller, gallium larger. It means size increases, cation size, ionic character. Size decreases, which one? Covalent character. Now the right answer for this is BF3. Boron is a smaller cation. Cation size decreases, covalent character, not ionic. That's why. Next. The element M reacts with chlorine to form a compound X. The bond angle is X 120. What is M? M reacts with chlorine, then gives rise to MCl3. It is boron, obviously BCl. BCl3. Boron undergoes sp2, Z equal to boron central atom half into number of valency electrons are valence electrons plus monovalent atoms minus otherwise plus anionic charge minus cationic charge. So this is the formula to identify the hybridization. Half into valency electrons of boron 3, monovalent atoms 3 chlorine atoms plus no anion, no cation on this. Yes. Half into 6 will be 3. Z equal to 3 means sp2. sp2 means bond angle will be 120 degrees. When if it is boron BCl3 formed, obviously sp2 hybridization. If it is a beryllium BeCl2 sp formed, but bond angle is 180. Here magnesium also 180. Only nitrogen will be MCl2. It is a different one. So that's why boron is the right answer. Next, two elements X and Y separately reacts with highly electropositive metals to form a binary compounds, which upon hydrolysis yields mixture of boranes and silanes. Boron X I am taking as a boron separately react with highly electropositive metals to form a binary compounds, which upon hydrolysis yield mixture of boranes and which one? Silanes. Boranes formed by boron B2H6, B3H6 like that. Highly electropositive elements means sodium, aluminum, whatever. We have prepared already diagram. Boron forms boranes. Silicon forms silanes. We will study in the 14th group elements. Answer will be option A correct. Next. Aqueous solution of borax is Na2B4O7 plus aqueous solution means 7H2O, 2NaOH plus 4H3BO3. H3BO3 is weak acid, it is a strong base. The resulting mixture will be basic. Because strong base is there, the solution will be basic. Weak acid is there, acidity will be neglected. That's why the answer will be alkaline. Alkaline means basic. Next. Orthoboric acid contains which units? Boric acid formula is H3BO3, right? So it contains BO3 minus 3 units. That is clear first of all. Next. So boron here half into Z equal to half into. Boron valence electrons totally 3. So monovalent atoms 3 hydrogens are monovalent, means only one bond formed, plus 3, plus no cations, no anions. Then half into 6, that is equal to 3. 3 means sp2. sp2 means planar, trigonal planar. Triangular planar or trigonal planar, both are correct. H3BO3 orthoboric acid contains BO3 minus 3 units with triangular planar shape with sp2 hybridization. Bond angle will be 120 degrees. Answer will be option A correct. Next. H3BO3 375 kelvins. It means around 100 degrees Celsius. H3BO3 at 100 degrees Celsius or 375 kelvins, then water will be eliminated. 2 hydrogens, one left one is 1 plus H2O. It is called metaboric acid. Metaboric acid. Clear? Next, this is on heating. You will get B2O3 plus 2 moles if you take H2O is. This is A. A is metaboric acid. 4 moles of H3BO3 at 435 kelvins or 160 degrees Celsius. Then gives us H4B2O7 plus 5H2. Right? Right. Now, yeah. This is on heating again B2O3 and 2H2O will be. So now it is tetraboric acid. Tetraboric acid. Answer it is B. A is metaboric, B is tetraboric. Answer will be option B. Second option correct. Next. Reactivity of borazole is more than that of benzene because borazole structure, first of all, like a benzene structure, boron, nitrogen, boron, boron, nitrogen, boron, nitrogen. So hydrogens on each and every. Yes. On nitrogen there is a lone pair. Okay. It is B3N3H6. Borazole. Borazole. Benzene structure is like this. All are carbon atoms. Carbon atoms. So on each and every carbon there is one hydrogen. Okay. Yes, it is C6H6. Right. You just observe all are carbon atoms only. The electronegativity will be same. No difference. But here boron and nitrogen, boron is more electropositive, nitrogen is more electronegative. It means the difference is very high. One is positive, another one is negative. Obviously polarity will be formed. The compound is more polar, borazole, because of highly electronegativity difference between boron and nitrogen. Due to that reason, the polarity of these bonds will be very, very high. It is more polar due to which one? High electronegativity difference between boron and aluminium. Sorry, boron and nitrogen. Hence, the reactivity of borazole is very high than that of benzene. Important one. So, electron polar. Borazole is more polar. Right. Next, mixture of BCl3 vapor and hydrogen gas subjected to electric discharge. BCl3 plus 6H2 gives rise to B2H6 plus HCl. B2H6, it means 2BCl3, 6HCl. Okay. Now, B2H6 HCl. Answer will be option 2 correct. Next. AlO2 minus ion in aqueous solution existed as. So, AlO2 minus is obtained from aluminate ion. Aluminate is AlOH 4 times minus this. Okay. So this ion, from this it is obtained. In AlO2 minus, AlO2 minus in aqueous solution surrounded by 4 H2O molecules. 4 H2O molecules. So among these 4, 2 H2O molecules forms 4 OH minus ions combined with 2 oxygens. 2 H2O molecules combines with oxygen in AlO2 minus gives 4 OH minus ions. It means hydroxyl ions. These 4 OH minus ions and left 2 H2O molecules held together by coordinate bond. Then forms Al, OH, O2 forms 4 OH minus ions with 2 water molecules, and the left H2Os can combine with a coordinate covalent bond. Then there is a minus charge. Once again, this O2 can combine with 2 H2O molecules, then give rise to 4 OH ions. The remaining totally 4 H2Os are surrounded by this AlO2 minus. 2 H2Os and this O2 converted into OH minus, 4 OH minus. The remaining 2 H2Os are directly contact with the aluminium by coordinate covalent bond. Then the formed compound is option C correct. Next, AlX. Yes, give rise to Y, give rise to Z plus NH. Al plus N2 give rise to AlN. This is on hydrolysis, give rise to AlOH thrice plus NH. This is X, Y, Z. Answer will be third option, N2, AlN and AlOH thrice. Next, aluminium reacts with concentrated H2SO4, then forms. The gas will be liberated is SO2 gas. 2Al plus 6H2SO4 gives us Al2SO4 thrice plus remaining 3SO2 plus 6H2O will be sulfur dioxide gas will be removed. Next, level 2. Okay, first bit. Which of the following statement is not correct? BOH thrice is acidic. It means H3BO3. It is H3BO3. Acidic, not the boric acid. Potash alum is used to stop bleeding. You know, in saloons, if there is any cut, they will rub with a stone-like material called potash alum. It is used to stop bleeding. Correct. The decreasing order of activity of BBr3 will be Br3, BCl3, BF3. Yes, acidic strength is right order, given already. And B2H6 contains BB bonds. No, B2H6 contains B, H, H, B, H, H. B2H6 contains only BH bonds but not BB bonds. That's why this is the wrong option. Next. Which species does not exist? So this is does not exist because boron configuration is 2s to 2p1. It means S and P. So 2 electrons, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maximum only 4 bonds possible because of availability of 4 orbitals in the second shell. One is 2s, 3 are 2p, x, 2p, y, 2p, z. But there is no d orbital in the second shell. That's why 6 bonds are not formed by boron. Maximum 4 bonds, minimum 3 bonds. Due to absence of d orbitals, boron forms maximum 4 bonds only, but not 6 bonds in BF6 minus 3. Okay, that's why answer is first option. But in aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium, there is a presence of 3d, 4d, 5d orbitals. They can extend the bond formation tendency. Next. The more acidic compound in water is, you just observe clearly. On reaction with water, then forms AlOH thrice and HCl, BeOH twice and HCl, FeOH twice and HCl. So FeCl3 is the right answer. FeCl3 with water that gives rise to FeOH thrice and HCl3. It is a weak acid. It is a weak base, strong acid. Then the solution will be acid. Because the stronger one is acid, that's why solution becomes acid. If you take AlOH thrice plus PSC. Next, BeCl2 gives BeOH twice plus 2SC. Strong base, it is also strong acid. Then solution becomes very less acidic when compared with iron chloride. It is a weak base, strong acid, then solution becomes acidic. Option C correct. A metal X produces oxide and nitride on burning in presence of A, but do not liberates hydrogen gas with alkali NaOH. Another metal Y produces oxide, nitride as well as hydrogen also on burning with the alkali. Which one is? Yeah, I think the answer will be magnesium. Magnesium treated with which one? Air means oxygen, then gives us 2 moles of MgO oxide. X it is. Next, 2 Mg plus nitrogen. It means this mixture is air. This mixture is air with air. Air contains oxygen and nitrogen. Then give us Mg3 and afterwards you can balance this. It is nitride. But Mg treated with NaOH then gives rise to a base. MgOH twice will be formed. There is no formation of which gas, that is hydrogen gas will not be formed. But if you take aluminum treated with oxygen, Al2O3 oxide. Aluminum treated with nitrogen in the air contains oxygen and nitrogen, Al nitride. Aluminum treated with 2Al plus 2NaOH gives us to 2NaAlOH 4 times plus H2. It means oxide, hydride, hydrogen also formed by aluminum. So that's why the answer will be magnesium and aluminum. The reducing character of aluminum, gallium, indium, thallium. Reducing character means itself involved in oxidation. Reducing character means itself involved in oxidation. So the answer will be thallium, indium, gallium, thallium. Aluminum is a smaller size than that of thallium. In thallium, 4f orbitals are there. That's why Poor screening effect. Obviously, due to the Poor screening effect, so electrons are tightly held with the nucleus. That's why they will not be removed. Removal of electron is called oxidation. In thallium, due to Poor screening effect, difficult to remove electron, difficult to oxidize, obviously acting as a weak reducing agent due to Poor screening effect. Thallium, indium, gallium. Right answer. Next, hybridization of boron and oxygen atoms in boric acid or respectively. Boric acid is H3BO3. So boron OH. Boron will be valence electrons. It is for boron and Z equal. Boron valence electrons 330 plus. How many monovalent atoms are there? 3. No positive charge, no negative charge. Half into 3, that is equal to half into 6. 3 sp. If you observe for oxygen valence electrons are 6 plus 1 is this one and another one. You consider both atoms. That's why 8 plus no positive, no negative. 8. It means you will get 4. 4 means oxygen undergoes sp3 with angular shape. Boron undergoes sp2 with the trigonal planar shape. sp2 and sp3. Answer. Boron sp2. Yes. Next. BCl3 does not exist as a dimer, but BH3 exists as a dimer. Why? Reason. BCl3 there is a lone pairs on chlorine. Empty orbitals are there 2s2, 2p1. These are filled and these are empty orbitals. Due to the presence of empty orbitals, these will be shifted. This bonding is called as back bond. We studied already. Now the right answer is there is a p-pi back bonding in BCl3, but BH3 does not contain such multiple bonds. That's why BH3 and another BH3 will be dimerized. Due to the back bonding, BCl3 and another BCl3 will never be back bonding. That's why answer will be the second option due to back bonding. Next. With a given anion, the correct stability order of tetrahaloborates is correct stability of tetrahaloborates. Yes. Again say BCl3 plus Cl gives rise to BCl4 minus. Okay. Now, back bonding is possible. Here it is back bonding. Just now discussed. Size of halide ion increases, size of halide ion decreases, back bonding will be increases. Back bonding increases, stability will be increased. Already one bond is there, one more back bond, obviously bond strength will be increased. Back bonding increases in the smaller atoms. When size of halide ion, bromine, iodine increases, back bonding is difficult. That's why stability will be less. Size of halide ion smaller. Back bonding is more. Stability also more. So BCl4, BBr3, Di3 because of back bonding. Next. Solid oxyacids of boron are H3BO3, boric acid, metaboric acid, tetraboric acid, all are solid oxyacids. Option 4 correct. Next. Aluminium vessel should not be washed with a material containing washing soda. So what will be happen when you treated with a washing soda? So aluminium washing soda means aluminium plus water gives rise to AlOH thrice. It is so 2Al plus H2. Then gives rise to something moles of H2. 3 completed. Then 2AlOH thrice H2. 2Al and H2. AlOH thrice plus NaOH gives rise to NaAlOH 4 times minus 2 plus sodium aluminate. Sodium aluminate, very important. Yes, the balanced equation is only like this. Yeah, aluminium vessels should not wash with a material containing washing soda, NaOH. So soda, you just observe. Washing soda react with aluminium forms soluble aluminate. Okay, so it is soluble. Obviously, the aluminium vessel soluble means gradually the mass of aluminium will be decreases and chance to form holes also for that aluminium vessel. Now answer will be 3 option. Next, level 3 bits discuss. First bit, which of the following is correct? Members of it is hydroboron, less reactive, less stable than which one? Boranes. It is hydroboron, it is boron. Correct one is this one only. Hydroborans are less stable than boranes because in hydroborans more number of hydrogens are there. Statement is correct. Diboron is colored, it is a colorless. Unstable at room temperature, yes. Colorless, that's why they gave color, wrong option. The reaction of diboron with oxygen is endothermic, no, exothermic. It can catch fire easily in presence of air, it can react with oxygen, immediately forms B2O3, so 1079 kilojoules per mole of energy is released, exothermic reaction. They gave endothermic, equation already, all the above. So answer is first option, correct. Next, inorganic graphite is not inorganic benzene. Inorganic benzene is a borazine B3N3SX. But inorganic graphite contains carbon atoms. Actually, B3N, I can write it as a boron nitride. It is called boron nitride. Called is isoelectronic with graphite. In graphite, carbons are there actually. 2 carbons different, 4 valence electrons in each and every carbon. Then you will get 8 electrons. Boron nitride different. Boron is a 13th group element, 3 valence electrons. Nitrogen is a 15th group element, 5 valence, totally 8. It means both are isoelectronic. Isoelectronic means the structure also similar, isostructural, and the shape also same, everything same. That's why inorganic graphite structure is similar to that of boron nitride. Next, boric acid is used in carom boards for smooth grinding of pans because the reason is Hydrogen bonding in boric acid gives a layered structure like a graphite structure. Graphite is smooth, soft. Similarly here also. So layered structure, hydrogen bond, B, OH, 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 He3, BO3, again OH, B, OH. Because of hydrogen bonding, there is a layered structure. That's why boric acid powder is used for soft or smoothness in the caramel. Yes. Yes, students, with this bits completed up to level 3 also we have discussed. Yes. We have discussed up to level 3. So maximum bits you can solve with the given information. You try to solve at home. So we'll continue in our next class.